Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Very excited about this. How's everybody doing today? Hi Raven, how are you? Yeah, I'm the same way. I completely understand that. Do you want to come up on panel and talk with me? Hi Gladys and Gertrude, I'm glad you're here. All right, I'm going to post this link. You don't have to be on camera, Raven. You can just take your picture. You don't have to have your camera on. Hi Chloe. Hi Rosalang. Really don't have much stuff to really talk about. I just wanted to get on here and start talking with everybody. The weather here is absolutely crazy. One minute it's warmer, next minute it's freezing. It's kicking my butt. It's nice to meet you too, Chloe. Hi, Sandra. I did post the link and I pinned it above if anybody wants to come on and talk with me. Oh, here it's sunny, but it's freezing. I guess we'll be in the teens and 20s at night for the next 5 to 7 days, I guess. Not looking forward to it at all. Okay, I can definitely do that. Talk about fibromyalgia. Pretty much what fibromyalgia is it's like intense pain. It attacks your nerve system pretty much. Let me actually look something up here. One quick second here. So I've had fibromyalgia for, God, 25 years, if not more. I was diagnosed about 13 years ago. Let's see, my son's 16. So yeah, that sounds about right. It's very bad in the cold. The extreme cold and the humidity, forget it. Let me see here. So when it was first being acknowledged in the medical community, it actually was finally let's see. I'm thinking of stuff and trying to answer the questions at the same time. I know as far as for Social Security disability purposes, it just got approved within the last year or two. Before I was diagnosed, I was bedridden. My son was 3. It was up to him and my neighbor / best friend to take care of me. So due to that, I unfortunately caused my son a lot of mental issues, if you will. He had extremely severe clinical separation anxiety. He would make himself physically sick to stay home and take care of me. It was really, really bad. I couldn't walk or move my arms. I needed the help doing it all. And then once I was finally diagnosed, they put me on Lyrica and Cymbalta. And funny enough, Lyrica worked for one part of my body and the Cymbalta worked for the other. But not only do I have fibromyalgia, but I also have the degenerative disc disease. Every disc in my neck is bulging. Every disc in my neck is bulging. I have bone spurs in the middle of my back. I have arthritis in my L4. I have a bulging L5, S1, along with mild scoliosis, and I get chronic migraines. It's no freaking fun whatsoever. It sucks in plain English. Let me see. No, I don't want to take the test. I'm looking up in WebMD over here to get more specifics on it. I just know how I feel. Oh, here we go. Get out of there. Yes, there are typical trigger points for pain. I know, like the elbows, the knees, there's certain parts on the back. And it was weird because when they were doing the trigger point test for me, when they touched it, it didn't trigger me. It was once they let go is when I started getting the pain immediately after they let go. It was really, really crazy. Let's see. I know there was, this is all changed. What, all right, symptoms, here we go. So for me, 11 years ago, there was like 11 main symptoms, and I had them all. So yes, you get the pain in the tender points, chronic fatigue syndrome, what they call fibro fog, which you have concentration and memory problems. You get the anxiety, the depression, morning stiffness. Let's see. And then I also get like the numbness and tingling in my hands, feet, everything. The migraines, the irritable bowel syndrome. And then also it was painful menstrual cramps, which, yes, I did have very, very bad throughout my teen years. And I ended up having a hysterectomy. I want to say it was like 4 years ago now. Best thing I ever did in my life. What do I do to push through the bad days and the pain? Well, I am on a bunch of medication for the pain and all my other medical issues that I have going on as well. And it's only taken me 25 years to listen to my body. It's like, imagine having like the worst of the flu on a daily, constant basis. It sucks. Like, so, there's times like when I'm having a really, really bad flare up. For me, I don't understand why this happens, but it's just the way my body is. I end up getting a fever. I tense up for some reason, and I mean, it hurts to even just lay down, to my hair follicles, even just to do this with my hair on a really bad day is horrible. Absolutely horrible. My son has even like brushed up against me. I mean, he's 16 now. But he'll just come up and, you know, go like that, the slightest little bit, or even like just try rubbing a feather over your hand. It's the most excruciating pain ever. Yes, getting diagnosed is a pain in the ass. Sorry, but it is. A lot of it, like in the beginning, they say it would take about 5 years. And it only actually took me technically 3 days because they ran a bunch of blood work. They checked me for lupus, MS, rheumatoid arthritis, because all three, those along with fibromyalgia, they all kind of go together. So once the blood work came back that I didn't have any of those, they just defaulted it to the fibromyalgia. But at that point, it was not recognized as a disability. I fought for disability for 5 years, went all the way up to the Supreme Court, and they denied me because it didn't take me 5 years to get diagnosed. It only took me 3 days. And Chloe Joe, yes. Showers are extremely painful. Taking a shower is an event in itself. You have to rest for a little while after you even shower. At least I know I do. It's a workout. Absolutely. So it sucks. So let me see. I just turned 43. And then so 39. I think I was 39 when I had my hysterectomy. Raven, yeah, as far as I feel like that too. One big walking bruise, absolutely. We are I go to a pain center, so we are in the process of elimination, if you will, to be able to get the Botox. But I don't know if I can handle, I hate needles. I am so afraid of them. So afraid of them. But I don't know, like right now I take the Aimovig shot every month. I take Topamax, and I also take Tizanidine for the migraines. But this month, the doctor, well, the whole month of February, the doctor took me off of the Topamax because I was getting not the tingling. I felt like I had like I was just touching razor blades or walking on razor blades. And so that's one of the side effects. But so they took me off of it for this month, and I need to get back on it because the migraines are right back again every single day. Usually around this time, I get like stabbing pains right in the back of my head here. And it'll go down my neck, and then it just comes all the way up and over. The migraines are no fun. Unfortunately, they run on both sides of my family. Now, Raven or Chloe Joe, do you guys have any issues with cysts? Yeah, I can't take gabapentin because that makes me really sick. It actually plays with my heart. One thing I didn't say, one thing that is actually very common with women who have fibromyalgia, you end up having a heart attack after you give birth. I didn't find that out till my son was 6 years old and I was watching A Baby Story, because I did have a heart attack right after my son was born via C-section. I was only 26 years old. Scary as hell. But that was, so now naturally after that, I was like, well, we're not having any more kids. Well, more so my husband, but yeah. And then all of a sudden I started having issues with cysts. One started in my knee, and I've come to find out that, yeah, I get those too. But cysts, I have a couple that'll move around in my hand. But they, unfortunately, in fibromyalgia people, we are more likely to get cysts more than anybody else, and they grow super fast. I had one was in my knee. It was the size of an eraser on a pencil, and it grew within 1 month's time to 3 inches long, 3-inch diameter, right in my knee. And then 2 years ago, it is now, June will be 3 years, I think. 18, 19, yeah, 3 years. I had one literally right at the bottom of my butt cheek, and it was 10 inches long. It showed up out of nowhere. And because it was so big, I mean, it was the size of my hand, from the tip of my middle finger here down to here. That's how big it was on my butt. So if you just put right here on your butt, right at the bottom of your butt cheek, and put your hand down, that's exactly how long it was. And it was as wide as my hand. Not fun. That, let me tell you, I will take having a C-section over having a surgery like that any day. I would go day in and day out. I would go through a C-section. Not fun at all. Is fibro considered an autoimmune disorder? Well, it kind of depends on who you ask, to be honest. Some will say yes, but some will say no. It does, I believe it is an autoimmune disorder, to be honest. It's not, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I believe that it is considered that. Chloe Joe, you ain't kidding. Let me tell you, it was the most painful to have to go to the bathroom. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. So much freaking pain. Because if you think about it, even just trying to sit after that surgery was the absolute worst. Couldn't sit normal. Honest to God, I could not sit normal for a good 3 months. And of course, I had to have this surgery. I had this surgery, I think it was June 18th, 16th or 18th of 2018. And it was all through the summer. It was no fun. Thank God I was able to just kind of lay there. Yeah, Raven, I would class it as one as well. Hi, Christy. Welcome to my channel. All right, so let me get back to... there was... Go back. Oh, wait. Let's see. And they do say that fibromyalgia is caused, you know, quote unquote, caused from trauma, which I can completely understand that, because I did have a lot of trauma in my childhood growing up. It was not fun. Not fun at all. But, and a lot of the disc issues that I have is from my childhood. Absolutely. Been through a lot of physical abuse, emotional abuse. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. And let me tell you, I've been with my husband for 25 years. Oh, bye, Sandra. All right, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. But yeah, so I've been with my husband 25 years, and we've been married 19 years. And I swear to God, he still does not understand what exactly fibromyalgia is. And it drives me freaking bonkers. Really, truly does. Because he doesn't understand. I have good days. And on those good days is when I want to get everything done at once. I got to get it all done. But then I'll be in bed for 2 days. Just because I've used up all my energy. And it's not fun. You as well, Sandra. Thank you so much. I know it's nice right now. My husband's not home. I just dropped my son off at work before. It's nice and quiet, me and the pups. But actually, you know what? Let me see if I can get... Oh, I do actually. You're absolutely right, Chloe. If you don't have it, you're not going to understand it. Unless you're like a caretaker. Like my best friend and my son. I mean, they don't know the pain or anything, but they see it. And they've been there. They know exactly how it feels. I can just look at my son and he knows whether it's a good day or if it's a bad day. Where my husband, he's like, what's wrong with you? Do you realize you tell me something's wrong with you every day? Yeah, you're right. There is. And he's got back issues. He had major surgery 7 years ago. So his pain is different. His is just localized to one area. It's not head to toe like us. And it sucks. Yeah, need to recover. Let your body recharge itself pretty much to be able to get up and do the same thing day in and day out. It's absolutely no fun. Does anybody want to come up and talk to me? I just put the link in chat again. Yeah, I agree, Chloe. Absolutely. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy either. This is no fun. I've said, what the hell have I done to deserve this? I don't think I'm that bad of a person, but apparently, in stress, which I've been under a lot of the last 2 years, stress will make you go into a flare-up big time. And a flare-up can last it can go anywhere from a couple hours, a couple days, a couple weeks. It can even go to months. You can end up with a fibro flare-up for 3 months. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, you're driving. Fun. That's what I was doing before. I was driving and voice messaging back and forth with that girl. Oh, that's right. I wanted to see if I can. I know I just posted on. I think it was yesterday. I did post a bunch of different photos and sayings about the fibromyalgia that'll explain it. Let's see. Because this will, I'm going to go into it right now and pull up one of the pictures because it explains, you can see exactly how we feel. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. Why isn't it working? Duh. Share screen. Okay. I'm going to share this one. This right here. Oh, here we go. This right here is pretty much what it would look like on a normal person to feel the way we feel. That's, you know, we feel like all bruised up and everything. It's horrible. Let's see. That's not it. Hold on. Close. That's a good one. This is a good one right here. This is your nervous system on fibromyalgia. That's exactly how it is. It's not fun. It sucks, in plain English. Let's see. Yeah, and this one here, excuse me, pushing too hard with a chronic illness doesn't get us anywhere. We end up in bed for a couple of days if we're lucky, but sometimes we end up in the hospital. We work our butts off because we feel guilty, we feel like a lazy person, and all because we have a chronic illness. We need to listen to our body when it's tired and rest. No more pushing. It's not a defeat. It's smart. So this is the truth. This is exactly how I feel. I don't know about anybody else, but this is exactly what happens to me. And I have ended up in the hospital a few times from this. All right. Let's see. This is a good one too. If the pain takes over your life, when your joints hurt so bad, you could cry and everyone wonders what's wrong with you. You feel like your body is being ripped apart and your family thinks you're crazy. Yep. When everything hurts and you are limping, and as you are walking into work, someone says, "How are you?" And you just say, "Fine," with a smile. Just keep on going. You just can't walk without being in excruciating pain. And that was just the first step. You can't sleep due to the pain, and you wake up stiff and in pain. Your joints are so painful and you can't stand anything to touch them. When you have pain in every part of your body and can't move off the bed and nothing gets done. This is from rheumatoidarthritis.net, but this is exactly how it is with fibromyalgia as well. It's not fun. Yeah, right, Chloe and Raven? I'm glad it's not, well, sorry, but I'm glad it's not only me. It sucks, in plain English. So, but yeah, so that's a little bit about fibromyalgia. I'll have to get more. I do have more stuff, actually. I think it's on my phone. I have to find it. There was something I had printed out about, it was like a letter to my family or to my loved ones or something like that about how to deal with it, how to deal with us with having fibromyalgia and trying to help the loved ones understand it. But yes, it is good to know that we aren't alone in that. Somebody else knows exactly what we're feeling and that it's not all in our heads. Absolutely. I agree with that. Oh, now they have things. I can't believe that. Do you believe they've actually got like some kind of blood test now? They're saying that they could test for fibromyalgia. Oh, with a positive FM test result, you can volunteer for an FDA-approved clinical trial of a new treatment to reverse the disease and eliminate your symptoms. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I don't believe it. Don't believe it for a second. And I don't know about you guys. Yes, it is getting easier to diagnose. Thankfully for all these people that are suffering. You could have both fibro and RA. They come hand in hand. Okay. Yeah, Raven, I agree. I won't believe it until they can prove it too. Because over the years, I've gotten worse. So I make it look good. I'm a good actress, I guess. That's what my husband always tells me. You need to stop hiding it. You need to stop hiding it from everybody. But I know I am a lucky one because my PCP actually gave me, he filled out the forms for me to get a handicap trial, a handicap sticker. So I've had that for a good 10 years now. I just said to my son yesterday, I said, see, isn't it good to have a disabled mom because you get upfront parking? And he goes, yep, that's about the only good thing, Mom. Yeah, no, 20 years ago, they weren't trying to do anything. They would just look at you and tell you it's all in your head. Absolutely stinks. So, oops, wrong thing. I feel bad. Oh, it does. The handicap parking, it makes it so much easier. So, I mean, people look at me like when I go into the grocery store, or they'll watch me get out of the car, and I could be okay. But once I get into the store and start to do like the grocery shopping, by the time I get out, the grocery cart is walking me. That's how bad it could get. And people they don't get it. Like, they'll look at me, they look at you funny. Because if I sit for too long, I get up and I'm like hunched over. And people, I've gotten stares. I hate getting the stares when you're hunched over or you're limping or whatever. It sucks. People think that we're making it up, but we're not. We're not. Oh, princess parking. That's a good one. That's funny. All right. My puppers are wanting to go out. I don't want to say that too loud. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this before they start getting ridiculously loud, because they're going to start barking in a couple minutes. As soon as I move, they're going to start barking. So, but I enjoyed chatting with everybody, and I hope to have somebody come on panel one day soon with me, because I feel like I'm talking to myself. Even though I see everybody in chat, still feel like I'm talking to myself. So you have yourself a great day too, Gladys and Gertrude. Thank you so much for supporting my channel today. I do greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to chatting with you all some more. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Yes, next time you'll have to come say hello, Raven. Absolutely. I'll try to do it maybe over the weekend. I'll try to do one, so this way more people will be able to view and come up and chat. That would be great. So, oh, and you're very welcome, Chloe. I really want to spread awareness. I really, truly do. And I want to give all of us a voice. That's what I want to do. So, gentle hugs to you too, Raven. All right. Have yourself a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.